My name is Z. I just wanted to make a quick walkthrough for you of our LXP solution today, just to be able to give you a rundown of what are some key highlights and what it can potentially do for you and your organization. So when your employees log in for the first time, really what the LXP is actually created to be able to, number one, provide a very personalized learning experience for that particular individual, keeping in mind their previous skills that they've gained from other organizations that they've worked in, for example, other roles that they've contributed in, for example, across organizations. And then we also provide the ability for users to be able to actually look for a mentor. So you guys can actually recommend a mentor to the user directly, or they have the ability to actually look at who are potential mentors for different roles that they may be interested in, or even let's say for a new hire to provide some sort of a buddying system, for instance, especially if you have a remote workforce or you have employees a little bit scattered across different regions. That can definitely be a good opportunity when it comes to new hire training and then also skill development long run. The third component, of course, is to provide you as leaders the opportunity to look at your overall skill health across your organization. And then again, provide some of the different skills, the types of training recommendations that users can have when it comes to their particular goals. So when a user logs in for the first time, they're going to see this dashboard over here. When they click get started, we can do a couple things. One is we can actually map their role from your guys' HRES system into Auzmor's LXP automatically, where it can actually come pre-populated in here, or they can also actually just search in our database of skills for their particular role and select that. Based off of that, what it's going to do is it's going to actually map out the core skills that are required for that particular role to be able to do their role efficiently from a training and development standpoint. In addition to that, as an organization, you can actually map out any suggested skills that you guys prefer for that particular role as well, which is a really nice experience there. Now, once I have that mapped out, what I can do is either, again, I can, as an employee, upload my resume, or you guys also have the ability as a user to be able to upload your own resume here. The system, again, is going to capture, for example, for me, it's going to capture all my particular roles here, all the skills that I've gained. For example, if I want to remove anything, I can, but otherwise, all that's going to get mapped into my, my particular skill portfolio. And then from there, this is actually what I'm going to land on. So a couple key things here that this LXP component will help you guys with. So one is any particular communication that you guys have. So when it comes to shout outs for top learning accomplishments or achievements that users have, this is a great opportunity, again, to be able to kind of automate some of those things. For example, when employees are doing any new programs or anything of that nature, other team members have the ability to, again, like or comment or reply on those, which is really, really nice. So again, if you're kind of trying to build more of that learning culture, this is a great opportunity to kind of streamline some of that communication, but also encourage other employees to, support other team members that are probably achieving some different milestones in their career. The other component would be the recommendation engine. So this basically just, again, keeps in mind those skills components. It's going to actually map out any recommended trainings, for example, that we have from that standpoint over here, so they can actually see that there. And then aside from that, any mentorship highlights, for example. So if there's key mentors within your guys' organization that are doing really well, we actually do monthly shout outs automatically. So where you as an admin don't even really have to do anything. But again, it will streamline it and automate a lot of that engagement for you over here. Any key highlights, they'll be able to kind of see a lot of that over there. And then apart from that, they actually can click the Learning Hub if they need to access the LMS, but if they need to be able to research or look for anything specifically, they can actually search for a lot of that right over here. This is a great, quick, I would say 2-minute overview. If you want to see this in a little bit more in depth, just feel free to book a link or a time on our link below, and then we can actually schedule a time together. Thank you. Bye-bye.